Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Tech to Desire by Mercedes-Benz. Thank you so much for spending time with us here today. So to kick things off, we have with us the Chief Technology Officer of Mercedes-Benz, Markus Schaefer. Markus, please join me on stage. How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you for making
Thank
time.
you, Shilan. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do indeed have an important announcement for today. Partnering with M&8 Energy and ChargePoint, we are setting up a Mercedes-Benz branded charging network to roll out here in North America this year. That's not all. Later on, in cooperation with leading industry partners and investors, we'll be setting up additional Mercedes-Benz charging parks in Europe, China, and other main markets for Mercedes-Benz. Our long-term goal is around 2,000 charging sites with more than 10,000 high-power chargers worldwide by 2027 already. And that's in addition to other infrastructure projects we are already engaged in, like with the multi-OEM Ionity Alliance that we are running in Europe. So as you can see, we are committed to making the lives of our customers and all EV adopters a little easier.
How about the network here in North America? How big is it going to be?
Well, the plan is to look for over 400 sites in America, in North America, and 2,500 chargers. So everything is modular, so depending on the utilization, of course, we can expand. And the idea is really to have a high utilization, and that's the goal here. It's going to be open for everybody. So we really like to push EV adoption in North America, but also worldwide. We think that's the right way to go. That's why we push it as a company. But we want to help also others having the same great experience. So it's open to all other brands and customers as well.
When can all the EV owners, current and future, expect to be charging at these Mercedes-Benz hubs?
Well, we don't want to wait. So we are all lined up, and we want to have the first sites ready this year in 2023 already. So that's the promise we give, that our customers can already charge this year.
Now, we all know that being able to charge is going to make your life so much more convenient, but there's also another feature that we wanted to talk about that actually takes the strain out of driving.
So imagine you're in cruise control and you're using our level 2 automated system. So now we're adding another feature to our level 2 driver assistance system. It's automatic lane change. So you don't have to worry and just press the turn signal and overtake. The car does it for you. And the good thing is we're going to roll it to all our vehicles with a 24 model year. So you don't have to wait for years. So automatic lane change, next enhancement to our level 2 driving system will come soon.
So Markus, I love the fact that Mercedes is super focused on ease, convenience, as well as safety for all of its customers, but I'm also very intrigued by how Mercedes is going to give back time to its customers. So how do you plan on doing that?
Well, this would be naturally the next step for us when it comes to technology. How do you really give back time so you don't have to monitor anymore? Your eyes don't have to be on the road. And what's the solution to that? That's called level 3. Not many in the world have done it, to be precise. Only one company has done it so far in Europe. That's Mercedes-Benz with a Drive Pilot. So Mercedes-Benz achieved certification in Germany as the first OEM worldwide to use a level 3 system. That means that you're legally not anymore in charge of driving, so you can legally perform other duties while we are driving. And that's something we're going to bring and planning to bring to the US. And there's good news from DMV out of Nevada that our system was approved in Nevada from the authorities.
It's so incredible to hear that Mercedes-Benz is literally putting the pedal to the metal when it comes to level 2, level 3, as well as level 4 features for drivers today. I'm so impressed. Thank you so much for that, Markus. Just to recap, Mercedes-Benz is working hard to bring level 3 automated driving to the US roads And get this, it's already available in Germany. So is the first certified level 4 parking system that Marcus just shared with us that was developed in conjunction with Bosch. And all of this just means more comfort and even more time that the driver can gain back, so you can focus on other tasks while your driving capabilities are not needed. So now I would like to turn to how Mercedes-Benz is using tech to create desire through customer excitement. So to speak more about that, I would love to welcome to the stage Chief Software Officer for Mercedes-Benz, Magnus Östberg. Magnus, please join us. So nice to see you. Okay, I'm so excited to hear about the sound experience of Mercedes-Benz.
First of all, it's great to be back here at CES, right? It's after all these 3 years now to have everybody here, it's amazing. So I remember when I was here the first time, way back, I was actually next to a speaker booth. But now you have here a complete private environment that just sounds terrific. We got 31 speakers in it and 8 exciters in the car, and we created something that we are now saying to be something that is approved by Mercedes. So this is basically a sound experience like nothing else, right? We already have today music streaming services in Europe and North America. We're talking about Apple Music, we're talking about Amazon Music, we're talking about Tidal, we're talking of course about Spotify, and in China, QQ Music. So that's just setting the base. But we wanted to elevate it then to the next level. So we got into partnership and engagement with, of course, Apple Music and Universal Music Group, Dolby Labs, to create a seamless experience. And I'm proud that we at Paris announced that we are the first device, a non-Apple device, that is certified to be spatial audio by Apple Music. So that's really taking it to the next level.
Okay, so I see that this collaborative effort, it goes beyond just hardware. And I'm sure a lot of the tech fans out here, they're probably all wondering, how are you going to pull that off on a technical level? How are you going to integrate that into all the Mercedes-Benz?
We have created a system where we have a studio on site in Germany, in Sindelfingen, with the headquarters that we created together with UMG, so that we can work together with professional sound studio technicians, together with our engineers to create that kind of atmosphere, create that feeling, to get that fine tuning down so we get it just right.
So with that, I would love to introduce with us a partner of Mercedes-Benz, an incredible thinker as well as incredible company. We have with us RJ, the founder and CEO of Zinc, a company that in their own words is turbocharging the passenger experience for cars today as well as that of autonomous driving tomorrow. RJ!
Hi!
Great to see you. Such a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so for those of us that may not know what Zinc is, will you explain what your company is all about?
We're the first company in the world that exclusively focuses on bringing video streaming and next-generation media into cars. And the reason that that's important is that the car is not the same as your living room couch. And Magnus just told us about the incredible audio system, for example. You've got a multi-sensory experience created in the car. And so when you are thinking about creating video experiences and new types of media, you need to really use all senses. And that's what we do at Zinc. Well, I mean, the Hyperscreen, as one example, is the ultimate creative canvas. We have over 40 partners already integrated in the Zinc system for Mercedes-Benz. New partners are coming online every week. And we just think this is going to be a new generation of mobility that gets enabled by how you spend that time in the car.
That's amazing. Okay, so just to wrap it up, a Mercedes can now serve as the ultimate soundcheck for artists, and there are collaborations with Apple Music, Universal Music Group, and Dolby, and Zinc, and they're all going to bring an entirely new digital life into the car. So RJ, Magnus, thank you so much for your time and for these great announcements. Thank you, thank you. So incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, our speakers have just provided an incredible insight into the way that Mercedes-Benz is truly leveraging tech advances to make our cars even more desirable. In fact, these measures have already been implemented in Europe as of last December in the S and the C-Class models, as well as the EQS and EQE. Now, these features, they can make our lives easier in the electric age by providing a seamless, reliable, high-end charging experience. And of course, they can return to us precious time with conditionally automated driving and advanced driver assistance programs. And it can even enhance all other aspects of the in-car experience with exciting entertainment that just seamlessly connects our lives outside the car, which also brings us to our next segment, which is about a partnership with a company that bills itself as just disturbingly awesome. It's Super Plastic.
Rumor has it, I'm a savage. Drop the classic, thinking back. Drop the classic, to establish that the magic, saw the magic, got a magic. Who was that? Living legend, living legend. Mastermind, never tired. Big time.
Yeah, I know. That definitely is a partnership that really seems unexpected at first glance. Well, let's dive in to find out more. So please join me in welcoming the head of brand communications for Mercedes-Benz, Alexander Health, and Chief Creative Officer for Super Plastic, Galen McCamey. Gentlemen, come on up. So tell me a little bit about your creative process as well as your inspiration.
I mean, the inspiration was kind of there, and I think the inspiring part for our team was really just coming together with the Mercedes team and figuring out what that narrative is, how we're going to transform, this little character into something really cute that the world can kind of like embrace and love. So it really started with kind of the story, and then went into like the design of it. What's it going to look like? Obviously we're very kind of toyetic and kind of pop culture leaning forward. So we wanted to really have a lot of that DNA in the product.
So Alex, I know you mentioned this a little bit earlier, but if you could tell us a little bit more, how does this truly fit into Mercedes-Benz's theme of exciting its customers?
I mean, as you heard from Marcus and Magnus earlier, it's all about creating desire. And creating desire goes many ways. It can also mean creating a strong emotional bond with your customers. So as Mercedes is reinventing products and services for a modern digital age, we thought, why shouldn't we also do a digital modern update to our classic Wackeldackel, right? So again, we see in it a lot more than it was in the past. We see in it a lot more than a physical product. Wackeldackel now is going to Superdackel and entering the digital universe. And I can tell you that we are bringing him actually very soon into our cars in the near future. So we are looking forward to that.
I hope that you all have enjoyed this incredible discussion about how Mercedes-Benz is leveraging technology to truly create desire for its customers. I'm Shilan Liu, and I will see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of CES, and don't forget your picture.